talk about people that always complain about when they start a business, their family not supporting them or their friends not supporting them. Well, my thoughts on this is a conversation I have all the time with people, like just random people, friends. I even had family members to talk about this. Just remember, if you're going into business and your business model is for your family to basically keep you afloat, or your friends to keep you afloat, you don't need to be doing a business. The reason being is because the world is so much larger than just your family and your friends. I hear a lot of people do that. You know, they always say that. I remember when I started my first business, I didn't even tell a lot of my family about it. It wasn't even because I didn't think they were going to support it. I just didn't see a reason to really talk about it, because, you know, my first business was pest control. And the whole thing is, I've been around these family member houses a million times, and I've never seen anybody do pest control. Like when we grew up, we never had pest control. It was really no reason, because it was stuff that we did around the house that took care of, you know, whatever type of pests we would have or possibly may have, preventive stuff. So my whole thing is, how can I get upset with someone for not buying a service from me that they don't already pay for? And I even have a family member that was with the company that I was with, and she asked me, did I want her to switch over? I'm like, nah, if you're happy with their service, just go ahead and stay with them. Here's the thing: if you guys are offering a great service, no matter what you're doing, people are going to support you anyway. So it's not, you don't have to wait on your friends and family to support you. And it's not that they're not supporting you, it's just you might, whatever you're doing, it may be something that you have no interest in. You know, I have friends that used to sell weave, but I mean, of course, I don't need any weave. I'm not going to use any weave. So, I mean, they can't get upset with me or angry because I'm not buying any weave from them. You know, this is one of those things I just want to talk about, because I hear that conversation all the time about how friends and family don't support each other. And of course, it just depends on what business it is. But again, like I say, if you have a business or whatever it is you're doing, if it's of a value, people are going to buy from you. They're going to support. They're going to get your service, and whatever the case might be. And the word of mouth will get out, plus all your advertising. That's why you do all these different things. So you really need to research what it is you're doing before you go into a business expecting your family to keep you afloat. That's not what you want. You know, it would be great if they could, but I mean, that's not a reason to start a business. You need to reevaluate the whole thing and don't start a business at all until you have identified your potential clients, you know, and not being your friends and family. Because I mean, they will support you. I do have friends and family that I have done service at, but it was only because at the particular time they needed something. They need my professional opinion or professional service. But other than that, you know, they're not going to call me. They only call me if they need me to come out, which is understandable. And they only call just, you know, of course I'm gonna be the first person that they call. Now you do have some family members, some friends, they're not gonna call you regardless. But that shouldn't be your focus. You shouldn't even be concerned with them at all. Like, I never even concern myself with people that don't support me, because I got a ton of people that do support me. And as I consistently do good business, I have them, they always mention other people, you know, to mention my name or my business or my products to other people, and I get a whole lot of business that way. So, you know, you guys have to really think about that, because that's one of the main things I always hear. Well, what if your friends and family don't support you? Well, I mean, if you're going into business, you should have a thing about yourself to the point where you know whatever you're doing is going to work. You should have researched it enough, and, you know, to know regardless of who, you know, buy these services, it's going to work. But that's all. I just want to talk to you guys about that. And I'll probably do a little bit more detail, going a little more depth on this topic at some point, because I keep hearing this keep coming up. And to me, it's just like not that serious. But, you know, it's one of those things we have to talk about. And I think we're going to end up eventually doing a podcast and talking about that. I might actually even have some of you guys to call in one day on the podcast, because we are set up where you can do call-ins. But yeah, I had to just mention this to you guys. Thanks for listening.